Hey YouTube, kind of want to start off my first video with a game room setup and kind of a tour. So yes, let's go ahead and start off with the simplest thing. That's the TV I have right here. It's a Samsung 46-inch LCD. Just picked this up a couple weeks ago, upgraded from my Philips 42-inch. Um, Pretty happy about this TV. The only disadvantage, it does not have an S video. So keep that in mind when I go through a couple bit of my descriptions, but that's okay. I'm going to be moving in a couple weeks, or excuse me, a couple months. Getting a game room, so the S video is not a problem. I'll be kind of hooking up my retro stuff to a Sony VGA that I have. So let's go ahead and start off with the left bookshelf. Kind of start up top. I got my martini set, couple candles, set the mood, couple family pictures. I also have my Nintendo of America arcade plaque. I had recently, a couple years ago, quite a few arcades in the garage, but since we're going to be moving, just kind of dwindled that down, and I have no more arcades. But I kept this, my little plaque, as a memory of all the arcades I used to have. I had about 11 arcades total, but once we move into the new place, I'll be kind of upgrading to that. Please excuse the dust. Tried to dust a little bit before I shot, but anyways, moving on. This is my 360 slash HD DVD collection slash wife's Pilates DVD that she does in the living room. Like I say, it's a multi-purpose room. That's her laughing. So kind of just little glimpse. I'll be shooting each kind of a one by one, going through each system, so stay tuned and I'll kind of go through them individually. But moving on, that's my Blu-ray, current Blu-ray. Moving on to this 360 games missing. My cousin borrowed the game, so I'll leave that open when he returns it. Again, some of my Blu-rays. Moving down, again, still with a 360, a couple of special editions. My daughter's 360 controller. Had to get pink, of course. And ends with some more special editions. A couple dusts, sorry about that. But it moves into my Xbox collection, which again I'll be kind of showing individually. Move on to the left bookshelf. Again, continuing on with my Xbox collection. And let me move up top before I go next to the next row. Kind of show, this is my accessories kit. I'll come back to that, but I've got little 1960s casino picked up recently. My Virtual Boy for fun. I've got a couple stuff back there. I've got Halo Reach Special Edition, and even behind here, way back there, I don't think you can see it, but I got my Bioshock 2, got my Halo 3 Limited Edition control system. I've got Universal Arcade Stick, so that'll work with the Xbox, PS2, PS1, and GameCube. I have my Xbox One, another candle, and then I have my special editions Xbox systems, Halo, Mountain Dew, and my prize so far is my Xbox debug kit. This is a Bungie edition for Halo 2. This was the Xbox Live test, so this has all the Xbox Live stuff they use for Halo 2. I found this at a swap meet, came home, tested it, was blown away. So this has all the maps, which is pretty awesome. That's going to stay with me. All these I never sell, but these will stay with me forever. To be continued on these. I have some other Xbox systems I'll show you in a little bit. But moving on, there's my PS3 collection. It's very small. As you can see, I'm more of an Xbox person. But when it comes to just individual titles, then I'll get them on the PS3. Again, Xbox. But I'll go through these individually. I just kind of wanted to show you a quick little tour. So do stay tuned. Last PS3, Special Editions Resistance. Xbox again. And lastly, my Wii collection. It's very small. Working on it with my GameCube. GameCube continued. Moving on to the third bookshelf. see what I've got up here. Roma's toy my daughter picked up at Chuck E. Cheese, candle, ceiling fan, doggy stuff, playing cards. These are Target exclusive games, so we'll play these on Friday or Saturday night with the family. These are my game watches, so when I have to go out onto the town, show off, I won't pull out any old watch. I'll pull out my game watches. So I've got rare and exclusive GCE Sports Time, a lot of these. So again, I'll shoot those individually, but I gotta, gotta look fly when I go out in my Disneyland 50th anniversary case. Alright, moving on. My PSP collection, continuing on with my GameCube collection. And in the background, got Wicket wanting to make an appearance. Smile! Glowing eyes. Continuing on to my Sega CD Saturn collection. And if you see some long boxes that say, like Groove On Fight, that's Japanese exclusive. Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Wait a minute, how did you get that long box? Stay tuned. I'll update that. Continuing on, Sega CD, Saturn. Here's Christmas Nights, again long boxed. How did he do that? Again, stay tuned. Some Japanese imports, and again PS2. Again, these are all exclusive, so if it was never released on the Xbox, you'll pretty much see it here, except for occasional game like State of Emergency, which I'll explain later. Again, those are like gifts, so I'll stay on those. Keep those as gifts. It's a pretty tight fit. I need, again, another game case. And moving on to 2 plug-and-plays. Picked this one up. Super excited. Box looks great. A lot of games in that one. The wife saw, hey, where's Miss Pac-Man? So there's her Miss Pac-Man. These are all the current Dreamcast games. Got a couple more on my list that I'd like to get. Here's my DS games. So pitiful. I was such a big fan of the DS, and then I switched jobs and I couldn't play as much as I could, so I kind of slowed down on those. I'll pick some more of those up when they get cheaper. Here's my PS1. Again, just a quick little glance. If you can read those, enjoy. I'll go through each system. And then kind of finish off with the system here directly. Right now, so I have underneath the TV switch boxes, so whatever system I need with a 1000 watt, my HD DirecTV, no biggie. Here's a 1000 watt surround sound. My 25th anniversary Nintendo Wii, open up here. My VGA Sega Sports Edition. So that hooks up to the TV. My PS2 Slim, dusty, doesn't rarely get used. Next in this drawer, my Sega Saturn. So that's how I play imports. Love it. Love that system. I said stay continued for my Xboxes. Here they are. I've got 2. This is my original Xbox I've had since day one. As you can see, I used to push in here and had some family use push in there, so I'm sad about that, but I'll maybe replace that one day. Here's my Crystal Xbox. That's my modded Xbox, so I'm a huge retro gamer, but as you can see, I have little room. So I've got NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64, 64, of course, Sega, Genesis, Master Systems. Yeah, so I've got all my emulated there, so we can play some retro stuff, and of course I can hook up my arcade sticks, which I showed up there, so we can really feel. I got MAME on here, so get into my other Switch box. So as you see, GameCube, PS2, Dreamcast, Saturn, and this one, Wii, Xbox. So very easy. Happy about the setup. Moving on. Here's my PS3 Slim Xbox Halo Edition. Love Halo, as you can see. Here's my HD DVD, which gets lots of use. We love HD DVDs here. And lastly, I'll finish up with my accessories. Top here is, you can see that, chargers, just random stuff. I'll usually put this in here. So stuff I'll pick up and just kind of sort it out later. Here's my PS2 stuff with my PSP, so I can composite, so I can hook up to that. Here's 360, so kind of a jumbled mess, but you know. Here's my Wii Speak, GameCube, or you know, yeah. So there's that. Next is Sega Saturn. So as you can see, here's my Japanese imports. A lot of extras. Been collecting a lot of extras. So backups, arcade stick down there. Knights, got another Knights. Here's my Dreamcast, Sega Sports, fishing, arcade stick. Love arcade sticks. Next drawer is my GameCube. So I'll go through all these accessories. In fact, if you see my first video, actually scratch that. I'm going to erase that and just kind of start all over since we have no more time limits, thank goodness. So, keep it going. Next is original Xbox. So I have plus maracas that basically fit. So, as you can see, some interesting Xbox. Huge fan of the original Xbox. So, a lot of backups. Pretty much almost everyone. Japanese, crystal, blue, Logitech, original black, green. Yeah. So, and then arcade sticks for Wii 360. I just got that today. Super excited. Yeah. So, that's pretty much... Oh, I've got my handhelds over here. Forgot about that. And random big accessories that don't fit. Tony Hawk, picked up cheap, super cheap for the daughter for Christmas. She loved it. DJ Hero Renegade here. DJ Hero Hero Renegade. Here I have PSP, Game Gear, yeah, just random stuff, guitars, long boxes that obviously don't fit. Here's all my baby wipes, obviously, but it works. Game Boy, GBA, micros in the room right now. So yeah, so DS is in the room, obviously, which I have the 25th anniversary, which should be out here. I think, yeah, well, my daughter's playing it. But I have the 25th anniversary for that, so maybe I'll show that along later on with my DS collection. So that's about it. Kind of do a final tour. Doggy. Handhelds. Big accessories. Dreamcast, PS1, DS, PS2, Saturn, Sega CD, GameCube, PSP. Special editions. Pride and Joy special editions. Missing the blue, obviously the Canadian blue. I've been keeping an eye on eBay. I've been outbidded twice for the last two that finally showed up. So fingers crossed I'll pick up the blue one and that'll complete that collection. Again, Xbox, PS2, or PS3. Again, I made that mistake. Xbox, GameCube, accessories, headsets. Headsets, no big deal. We'll just ignore those. I basically just hold them together so that they don't tip over. I barely have any room as it goes. Wii Fit down there. Again, Xbox. So forth. Daughter's room, so she's learning the body, so we put that up. So that's about it. Alright, so again, this is Hey Bill Gates. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. I'll break down each of my collections, special editions. Have tons of them. System breakdowns, you know. I'm going to go for the GameCube next, which is one of my favorite systems. I'll show you how it's set up. I've got that all set up. Oh, forgot one. Forgot one way back here. My Sega CD. Yeah, doesn't get much love. My duster back there, it's kind of dusty, but 32X, Model 2, Model 1 Sega CD, so that's where that is. Again, just no room, but with my new game room coming in the next couple months, I'll definitely kind of show retro side and current gen. So, alright, this is 8 Bill Gates. Hope you enjoyed, and leave any comments, subscribe, so forth, and stay tuned.